the Hogwarts Legacy situation is very confusing to me, because the only thing that I thought that gamer would care about a game is whether or not that game is good. Of course, the recent year and when video game became mainstream, things have changed for the worse. But the core is still, is it good or not? And well, is it? Because I don't know. Like, all I heard about the recent game Hogwarts Legacy is when people got harassed and harassed. Like, that's it. I don't know if the game is good or not. I don't even care about that game. I don't even care about Harry Potter. I never watched a single movie. I only saw a snippet of it because my sibling watched it. But that's it. I don't care about Harry Potter at all. I only know that it is a really big series, and the author, J.K. Rowling, is apparently she is really rich and she is somehow transphobic. Like, that's it. That's the two things I know. And like, why do people harass other people for just playing a game? That I don't think J.K. Rowling got any involvement in it. It's just a wild situation to me. Like, people harass streamer just because they play a game. Yeah, sure, you support the author, and like, I don't know, does it matter? Like, she already rich, right? So now more money going to her doesn't really matter. She would still sitting in her mansion drinking tea. Not buying the game or buying the game doesn't affect her, and somehow you still manage to harass other people that had nothing to do with it. Also, I'm not defending here. Being transphobic isn't the worst crime at all. What if the Marvel, or I don't know, the one who make Marvel series, Iron Man, Thor, all that stuff, what if they come out as transphobic? Do you gonna hate that series now? It doesn't matter. There are a worse thing in video game that you should be caring about, like the recent Atomic Heart. It looked really good. However, there is a video that talk about how shady business and what going behind that game, and I think you should give it a watch. Link down in the description. And also, there are, like, I think a few months ago, there are an anime author that is caught with actual children pornography, and he was suspected to be one of the distributor because of the amount that he owned. And people are boycotting the anime because if you watch that anime, you will support the author. And I think that is an actual good cause to boycott an anime, a movie, or a game, not the author creating something really good so that other people can make a game out of it, and then you just boycott that game because the author, who doesn't involve in making that game, by the way, is transphobic. Like, that doesn't make sense. And also, being transphobic isn't a crime. The Atomic Heart have privacy issue, could be a scam, and have like Russia propaganda or something like that, right? That is something that you should be worried about. Not this, not Hogwarts Legacy. I don't even know if the game is good or not, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But it's just wild to me, like, why would you go or even try to harass other people who just want to play a game? And also, when talking about the harassment, I'm pretty sure like 60% of those are probably real people who just harassing streamer because, I don't know, either they play the game or they just harass the streamer because they hate the streamer. And the other 40%, 20% of those would be people who just trolling, and the other 20% is the marketing department of that game. They would try to bring in more hate so that people would buy more, because I heard that in prior cynical video about it, there are people who buy 5 copies of the game just to spike the people who did not buy. That is some really good marketing strategy right there. I mean, in the end of the day, you're gonna think, who got a bigger L here? A guy who buy 5 copies of game just to spike someone, or a guy who doesn't waste his money at all? I mean, it's genius, to be honest. But yeah, that's all this situation. Buy the game, play the game, do whatever you want, I don't care. Thank you for watching. See you in next video. Goodbye.